नमस्कार. जय श्री कृष्ण. श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर, श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंदा. Enunciating text 10, text 11 and text 12 of chapter 4. Vidur approaches Maitreya of third canto status quo of Srimad Bhagavatam. Text 10. तस्यानुरक्तस्य मुनेर मुकुंदः प्रमोद भावानत कंधरस्य आशृणवतो मामनुरागहास समीक्षया विश्रमयन्नुवाच. Maitreya Muni was greatly attached to him, the Lord, and he was listening in a pleasing attitude with his shoulder lowered. With a smile and a particular glance upon me, having allowed me to rest, the Lord spoke as follows. Although both Uddhav and Maitreya were great souls, the Lord's attention was more on Uddhav because he was a spotlessly pure devotee. Ajnan Bhakta, or one whose devotion is mixed with the monistic viewpoint, is not a pure devotee. Although Maitreya was a devotee, his devotion was mixed. The Lord reciprocates with his devotees on the basis of transcendental love and not on the basis of philosophical knowledge or fruitive activities. In the transcendental loving service of the Lord, there is no place for monistic knowledge or fruitive activities. The gopis in Vrindavan were neither highly learned scholars nor mystic yogis. They had spontaneous love for the Lord, and thus he became their heart and soul, and the gopis also became the heart and soul of the Lord. Lord Chaitanya approved the relationship of the gopis with the Lord as supreme. Herein the Lord's attitude towards Uddhav was more intimate than with Maitreya Muni. Text 11. Shri Bhagwan Vacha Vedaha Mantara Manasipsitam te dadami yata tada duravapa manyaiha satre pura vishvasrujam vasunam mata siddhi kamen vaso tvayeshtaha. O Vasu, I know from within your mind what you desired in the days of yore, when the Vasus and the demigods, responsible for expanding the universal affairs, performed sacrifices. You particularly desired to achieve my association. This is very difficult to obtain for others, but I award it unto you. Uddhav is one of the eternal associates of the Lord, and a plenary portion of Uddhav was one of the 8 Vasus in the days of yore. The 8 Vasus and the demigods in the upper planetary system who are responsible for the management of the universal affairs performed a sacrifice in the days of yore, desiring to fulfill their respective ultimate goals in life. At that time, an expansion of Uddhav, acting as one of the Vasus, desired to become an associate of the Lord. The Lord knew this because he is present in the heart of every living entity as Paramatma, the super consciousness. In everyone's heart, there is the representation of the super consciousness who gives memory to the partial consciousness of every living entity. The living entity, as partial consciousness, forgets incidents of his past life, but the super consciousness reminds him how to act in terms of his past cultivation of knowledge. Bhagavad Gita confirms this fact in various ways. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tams tathaiva bhajami aham. Bhagavad Gita 4.11. Sarvasya chaham rudi sannivisto matatah smritir jnanam apohanam cha. Bhagavad Gita 15.15. Everyone is at liberty to desire as he likes, but the desire is fulfilled by the Supreme Lord. Everyone is independent to think or desire, but the fulfillment of one's desire depends on the Supreme Will. This law is expressed as man proposes, God disposes. In the days of yore, when the demigods and Vasus performed sacrifice, Uddhav, as one of the Vasus, desired to enter into the association of the Lord, which is very difficult for those busy in empiric philosophical speculation or fruitive activities. Such persons have practically no information of the facts about becoming an associate of the Lord. Only the pure devotees can know by the mercy of the Lord that the personal association of the Lord is the highest perfection of life. The Lord assured Uddhav that he would fulfill his desire. It appears that when the Lord informed him by his indication to Uddhav, the great sage Maitreya finally became aware of the importance of entering into the association of the Lord. Text 12. Sa esha sadho charamo bhavana masaditaste madanugraho yata yana mamandru lokandraha utasrujantam dishtya dadrushvan vishadanu. O honest one, your present life is the last and the supermost, because in this term of life you have been awarded my ultimate favor. Now you can go to my transcendental abode Vaikuntha by leaving this universe of conditioned living entities. Your visit to me in this lonely place because of your pure and unflinching devotional service is a great boon for you. When a person is fully conversant with knowledge of the Lord, as far as one can know by a perfect living entity. In the liberated state, he is allowed to enter into the spiritual sky where the Vaikuntha planets exist. The Lord was sitting in a lonely place just about to disappear from the vision of the inhabitants of this universe, and Uddhav was fortunate to see him even at that time and thus received the Lord's permission to enter Vaikuntha. The Lord is everywhere at all times, and his appearance and disappearance are merely the experience of the inhabitants of a particular universe. He is just like the sun. The sun does not appear or disappear in the sky. It is only in the experience of men that in the morning the sun rises and in the evening the sun sets. The Lord is simultaneously both in Vaikuntha and everywhere within and without Vaikuntha. Hare Krishna.